We got ourselves the final, the big duel. Hey, extra Purple Haze almost evidence, but we have just Vanish. I don't know if Purple Haze wants to go against him, but just evidence he would probably want to go against, though. Honestly. Alright, we got ourselves the big one, boys. We've been waiting for this one for a while. We got Dead. The boy himself. The boy wonder. Look at his man. I wonder if he's going to change his mod for every one of these duels. That'd be dope as fuck. Versus Zakati. He was literally asleep. He's literally asleep. The most exciting duel ever. He's asleep. We got ourselves Zakati, who's been an unholy death knight extraordinaire, making unholy popular over in the EU side for quite a bit of time versus Dead, making survival popular since Legion. Showing us how it's done from the start. Big rip and stun coming out. Dead is going to get chicken out of it. As he has some cooldowns rolling. Has Master of the Eagle to get some range damage to Zakati and to try to get a harpoon up and running around the corner. Zakati finally wants to get some big necrotics stacked up onto Dead. Dead is going to get in there as he starts to hit the ped. Big Maledict hitting Zakati. Oh my god, actually gonna clap so fast. Not even funny. Dead taking him out very quickly. I'm gonna let it count. Zakati should have been a little bit more prepared and careful. Big first duel off the bat. Let me know when you guys are ready. This is going to be a best out of 5. Zakati had Death Pact available. Got global pretty quick. Dead is in there, man. He's ready to go, dude. He wants in there. Alright, boy. Next up is going to be a big platformer for this arena. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. I never get to look out arena. I also like this fish lens thing they got going on for the cam. I usually never really see with WoW cam. Got a big old... That's me right there, boys. That's me watching y'all duel. I'm like, bring me pizza. Also bring me the best of you. And here you guys go. This is where you guys will get to fight. All you are slaves for everyone's entertainment. Big old dragon statues. Big old... I don't even know what the hell that is. But it's holding out a nice flag that's draping over. We got some skulls. We got Dead in here. Playing with a little bit of elevation. I wonder if you'll use the knockback chop for this one. And it's going to be Zakati playing, I think, the same exact playstyle. Just trying to do this one all over again. I don't think they're changing the playstyle. Stun coming out on Dead off the bat. That's going to be Lichborn coming out for Zakati. Burning that Lichborn early. And Dead is just going to bail out of that for a second. Drop it down the trap. Is that going to be the knockback trap or is that a charge trap? Looks like Zakati. No, tar trap it is for him. That's going to be a second trap available. Traps the pen. That's going to be Dead. Chickens out of a stun immediately. Zakati does have a transfusion rolling right now. And Dead is going to get in there. As Transfusion comes out. Doesn't want to leave Zakati by himself with a pet without any kind of Maledict. AMS coming in. AMS in that Maledict early. Dead is going to be able to get hit by that Maledict. That's going to be Army of the Dead coming out for Zakati. Finally able to get the army running. But gets frozen on it. Tricky coming out. Force it out. Trick it out of him. That is going to give himself a massive heal. Manning manages to follow off that as Death UK does disrupt him. Gonna make sure to get dots up and running. Zakati trips up and out of the charge trap right now. Zakati's continuing to truck damage into Dead. Not looking that great on health. Needs to be sure to perhaps see his defensives whenever those are up and running. Dead is trying to make sure to get some range off of Zakati. Trying not to get melee but too much by his attack. Seeing if he can juke him out. Doesn't happen. Grip coming in. Stun coming out for both of them. Double stun coming out. Lynchboard coming in for Zakati though. Gets himself a transfusion up and running. Dead looking like he's actually getting tanked up right now. Manning Bennett is coming in, trying to heal through that necrotic right now into a freeze and trap on Zakati as his Death backed up and running. Oh, Zakati is ready for the next setup. Trapped up off the bat. Dead is making sure to get all the range damage in. Zakati getting a nice grip in there. Dead gonna go for a feign death for a moment. Bed defense is coming out of the bat. Zakati is continuing to truck the damage along. AMS coming out a little bit early. Dead is gonna bail out of there. Necrotic up and running. Zakati taking so little damage right now. The pet is going to be doing damage. Transfusions are coming out. Big heals. Then is pulling his pet back. It looks like Dead is going to go down as Zakati takes him out in that arena. Very well done for the both of them. Let's get to the next one up and running, boys. Zakati taking it back 1-1 on each of one of them. Once Zakati finally gets to use his Army of the Dead and full setup, this is what Dead is going to be. A little bit on a life alert. Zakati just has so many cooldowns ready. We'll see if Dead ends up making any changes to his plays right now. Or maybe he wants to do more of the same, more of the regular right now. With what's he got going on for a bit. Let's see how it goes for us, boys. Blackrock Gold Arena will be the arena of our choice for the day. Randomized arena though. Randomized. It's not like a specific for either one of them. They've got cockroaches and everything. Look at these things. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. Actually, very, very low. Oh my god, that's so low poly. You never get to notice it until you zoom in. Look at these legs, dude. Look at these legs. It's gonna be Dead first up versus Zakati. Zakati just sitting there. Probably gonna go with a more or less same playstyle that you just went with. He needs to be very careful in his cooldowns. And versus Dead. Dead, is he going to change up his playstyle at all, or is he just going to try what he did the very first game? Just try to burn him out ASAP off the bat. We'll see how it's going to go for. You guys got the King of Hunters versus the King of the Unholy Death Knights so far. We've seen, unless there's somebody better than Zakati. And there's a lot of Unholy Death Knights. I don't know the reason why I'm saying. But Zakati was the first one making him plays with him. That's going to be a big old pet, big power right now. Onto Dead. Dead's took it out of that stun immediately. Try to find a way if he deal with Dead, and Zakati's actually gonna bail away with Dead's pet right now. Gonna do some damage, and Dead was to get in there. Has full setup going. Big old bestial rat, not bestial rat. Coordinator Assault coming in. Big damage, big armor of the Dead coming in for Zakati. He's like, Dead, meet your brothers. Look at all these undead boys right here. You got your Uncle Pappy, you got your Aunt May, you got your Mary Sue in there. You got everybody. Meet the family. Zakati's continuing to truck damage. Dead is supposed to go for an early Turtle Shell right now with Manic Bandage as the Army of the Dead is up and running. Early Turtle Shell might allow Dead a bit of a play. It's going to be Zakati getting trapped up off the bat. Getting a grip onto Dead. Dead given an opportunity to get a full disengage right now, but does get hit with a Chain of Ice to get slowed down. Stun coming onto Dead. Needs to take the damage. It's going to be the pet. Defense is coming in for Dead right now. Zakati is still in the chase right now versus Dead. Stun coming on to Zakati. Zakati's got a Lich Born out of it. As his health is getting kind of low. No chance. Oh, Transfusion as it's trying to come in. That's going to be Freezing Trap for Zakati. That's going to be Dead. Just mounting up. And actually going to kill Zakati's pet for now. The pet explodes, which does damage to Dead. Dead getting cracked a little bit, but it's going to get the Manic Bandage up and running. Got some heal, but not too much. Zakati is there with another set of pets. Charge Traps are available on both ends. Actually, doesn't get on one side, charge up on the other, making a Venn diagram. Zakati again trying to get some auto attacks into Dead. Dead kind of low on cooldowns right now. Needs to find a way to deal with Zakati. That's going to be same chicken credit for Zakati. Freezing Trap to follow Zakati. No chicken available for a bit. As Death Pact if he needs to. So Dead is in a bad situation. The pet is going to keep doing damage to him. Does get a root out on the pet, but the pet is still going to be able to get a few swings on him. Zakati going to get a dot on his pet. Gonna go for some death strikes off of the Raptor named Glorious. Dead is gonna pull it back a bit. Dead is a tricky coming out very soon, but still not doing that great in health. It's gonna be Lichborn coming out for Zakati, getting a grip onto Dead. Dead trying to see if he can live through this. Feint Death coming out. Not Dead out of the way. Does get a freezing trap onto Zakati. The Feint Death. Oh, now he's actually dead. Oh, I thought he juked out Zakati just now, but it's looking like it's not gonna happen. Zakati taking the second one out right now. Zakati just needs one more win to make it happen. Just one more win. Alrighty. Oh, Dead. We're actually seeing Dead switch it up a bit. He is going to go with the Crows. I think Crows is not what Hunters do anymore these days. It looks like he went for that trap for most of the time, but he's going to go for the Crow playstyle. Maybe the Crows will give him more consistency and damage onto Zakati to make sure to end the duel. Now, remember the duels between me and Tasty and Legion? We need to get this back up and running, Ray. You versus Tasty, making it happen. Stun coming onto Zakati off the bat, does get a Lich Born up and running. Dead is going to slink behind the pillar, not letting Zakati put him out of position with a grip, and it's going to pull the pet back. Got through Zakati's stun off the bat. It's going to be able to go for some damage off this. Maybe, oh no, maybe did it change up? Did he decide not to go with Crows? I think he made the last split-second decision not to go with Crows. Decided, you know what, I'm going to try the good old playstyle that I'm used to, and I'm going to try to see if I can make it work. Try to see if he can kite Zakati through a freezing trap. Zakati's going to let the pet take it right now, and now he's going to be able to push in as the pet takes the damage and breaks out of the trap. That's taking so much damage from his pet though, from Zakati's pet whenever he's beefed up. Death Indicate to drop down onto Dead as he's trying to get himself a Manic Bandage up and running. Roots out the pet, needs to make sure to be away from the pet. That's gonna be Zakati without a pet for a while. Stun coming out. That's actually has Zakati by himself. The pet not able to help him out or anything. Transfusion coming out for Zakati right now. It's gonna get hit with a Maledict, but it's gonna be AMS coming down. Does get the Army of the Dead up and running. Dead it has cooldowns to follow through. Still pumping damage into Zakati, but Necrotics is stacking up so heavy. Actually popping a Turtle Shell with a charge up. Manic Bandage is trying to heal through the Necrotics ASAP. Able to wait him out for a bit longer as Zakati's Necrotics are just so strong. Waited out the Army of the Dead so he doesn't do too much damage to Dead with the explosion that they do. Gripping Zakati back in. Zakati grips Dead back in. It's not coming down. Lichborn coming in. Zakati's still holding on to a trinket. And Dead again still getting Necrotic out. Needs to get some range and distance away from Zakati. Zakati just has the pet beefed up and rolling. Necrotics is getting stacked up onto Dead. Back to back. Dead is actually completely Necrotic out. Necrotic stacking up more. Stun coming down. Pet CC available. Maybe anything. No! And Zakati actually takes it in the best out of 3. Zakati takes it to the end. This is going to be for the one for the age. Zakati takes it in a duel between Dead versus Zakati. That's a hard one, man. I think there's nothing Survival Hunters can do at this point with Unholy. I think Unholy just Rolls him over, man. Good deal, good deal, good deal for the both of you. They got me in the first half, not gonna lie. Like the fucking meme. They got me in the first half, not gonna lie. That was really good, man.